play with you and Duty. There's people I could play with in Duty because I feel like I'm doing good now over there in that shit too. But especially on Madden, bro, I just feel like if I had the people, man. Maybe I'm just being an asshole.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's an Indian summer afternoon. Perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. This is not a sign of what's in store. He has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Hines.
Oh, jumped out the gap.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 up to the 34.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So
yeah,
dude
with the Seahawks and Mobley jumped in to play.
Before he truly gets started.
So we gonna try to get him going.
But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Oh, fuck.
Give him 6 yards in the first down.
Heck damn it, come on, guys.
The field here on the opening drive couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these
should have went heavy right there.
Sometimes maybe we can get numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Defense, in this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Wilson slings this
oh, bullshit.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the
Make the fucking tackle, man.
That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. In on the tackle. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read
Where?
his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time.
Trying to
this
do too
afternoon.
much, cousin.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Carson will take the handoff out of the action play.
Motherfuckers.
9 good yards here on the run, and now third down.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Carson. And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the carry. That'll be second down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And that is
You gotta pick
incomplete.
that.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They got to get to the 23 here on third. On the option, a hand off to Carson. And he'll be brought down at the 28.
He beat the Raiders today.
3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down. So out now is the
Really?
field goal team. From the right
I've never seen it.
5 yards away. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the
So the second one you called onside recover and didn't get it?
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good.
Go back and look at it.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
Fuck you, buddy. Yeah, I need to go back and look at it.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Going up top. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Justin Tucker for the extra point.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone.
I can see that's where like a lot of people don't, you know, like I can run the fuck out the ball. I can run the ball better than anybody in both leagues. I just don't do that much anymore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the
You had Livy. That was like that.
And that'll
When I first got back on the Madden, like 4 or 5 years ago, bro, I'm telling you, that's why they got these rules, because I would run the fuck out of it, bro. They be, what the fuck? I won like 2 Super Bowls back to back, like 11 yards passing.
And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points
Ooh.
out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. The alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
This is Hines, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
It's just crossers, not all slants.
On 2nd down, it's Carson.
Damn it.
Over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 35.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
All right, here we go.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Wilson.
What the fuck?
Metcalf, he's got it. And all the way touchdown, Seattle.
That's on me.
DK Metcalf, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. And it's through, and that makes the lead.
That's on me.
Makes the score Seahawks 10. Buccaneers 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I just fucked that up.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he'll go out of bounds and appears right at the 45. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. That's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make it.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to take over.
Oh, here we go, man. Here we go.
The football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Well, we are playing like shit. Cannot get lined up.
They'll get 20 and a 1st down. They run with Hines. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Another nice pass, now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
It's 2nd and inches.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Here's Hines.
Why is everybody getting drove out the fucking caps?
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
On first down, Carson. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Here's Carson.
Dude.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Getting fucking mashed up front.
Nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal.
Seattle.
They come up in a 2 tight end look here. And he's across the chalk into the end zone.
All right.
Seahawks. Naeem Hines, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. It's good to make it 17-7.
Good. Makes the score Seahawks 17, Buccaneers 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you,
Get out the way, man. God damn it.
you better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one.
No way. Damn it, we gotta get that ball over his head, man. That's a shitty throw, Spencer. No way we let him catch it. That ball is short.
Last week, 3 interceptions, not an absolute disaster, but another one here.
That ball is short.
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there and sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. If that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Yeah.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. So they went 2 yards in the wrong direction on the last pass play, and now it's 3rd and 12. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
7 brings up 2nd and 3.
That's complete to his running back, Evans. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Bucks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So they'll come up after the 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Fuck us.
This won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
3-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
It's 4th down.
Okay, so.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50. Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. O.J. Howard in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. He took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So we've hit halftime. Field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Snap cross. PA count. Oh, it's my run by.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting. Good yardage.
Really, Terran Armstead, dude?
Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep
Fuck us.
touchdowns, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Oh, fuck us, man.
He threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They work again from the 38, 2nd and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 25-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
What the fuck is going on up here, man?
It'll be 2nd and 8.
At the 23-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
play action. They'll throw. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Buccaneers 21, Seahawks 17.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Okay.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half, other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And there is nowhere for him to get back as he's taken down in the backfield.
Taken down.
Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's got his man on the out route. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. The Seahawks send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Oh, fucking God. Left.
And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs
Talking to me?
set to begin their next possession.
I got the cast.
Last time.
I mean, he's supposed to have the cast, but I am casting it.
Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they
Well, I got it up because I figured I didn't know if he was gonna have it up or not. But I do got it just in case. He usually can. I mean, he usually. Ah, could he played that well?
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's a play to applaud, because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Now he's going to swing this one.
Ah, fuck us, dude. That's terrible.
They go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Back to throw again. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 2 on the Seahawks 23-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 17.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Taken down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a handoff looking right. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right down the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th.
Seahawks 17.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
30 is the mark. And
They'll go with a big back Fournette. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. A gain of 4 on the play. And the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
It seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Flush to his right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
The ball resting on their own 5 here as they come up to the line on 2nd and long. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23, and he'll be down at the 6-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary,
Oh, look at this bullshit.
Maybe the turning point they need.
Look at this horse shit.
With great anticipation and a big turnover.
Fucker run committed and still got a pick.
Football back.
Oh,
That is the
what the
play they
fuck.
needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
no doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he's going to be taken down shy of the
He's a
5.
grown man.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf.
We should have played it.
Up past the 10-yard
Should have played it over the top. That's my fault.
First down pickup of 8.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. It's a gain of 12. First down Seahawks. Operating from the gun. Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release. This will be incomplete. Chris Carson, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
On the play. And it brings up third.
To throw again is Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf.
Oh, fuck me.
He gets this down deep into Tampa Bay
A
territory.
dumbass loop route.
A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards.
And the Seahawks.
From the red zone now. Here's Wilson on 1st down. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Right on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. From the gun, Wilson eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 9.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Buccaneers 35, Seahawks 20. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not all about joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, and maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.